Hello! In my recent pickups video where I went over the Hangman Adam Page autograph and a couple other things, I mentioned there was going to be a very unique figure coming through the door this week, and it has finally arrived. I thought it was going to be here on Saturday. It actually got here yesterday, but this is going to be quite the deep cut. This is Big Blast Toys. Matt Wagner's Mage. This is a comic book that I honestly have not read ever, but I thought this figure was really cool, really unique, and I love really cool and really unique figures, especially from these kind of unheard of toy lines or unheard of characters. But really quick, Kevin Matchstick was a young man given a cynical doubt until a mop-topped wizard showed up and gave him the essence of power, cast in the form of a magical baseball bat. Now with his new companions Joe Fat and Kirby Hero, Kevin travels the world searching out and destroying the supernatural fiends that threaten to initiate a new age of darkness on the Earth. Essential funds for his journey are provided... See, there's like typos in here, which is kind of crazy. Are provided through the use of a magical ATM card acquired from Mirth, the first of Kevin's 3 mage mentors. Accepted by ATM machines nationwide, prophetic receipts are dispensed together with whatever cash is requested. Magic is green. Now this sounds like a comic book series that I should check out. Another one that I should check out is that Batman Western World, and I actually got the Western Cowboy Batman action figure from DC McFarlane. The review for that should be uploaded alongside the review for this. But I was originally going to keep this in box, and then when it finally got here, I realized it had kind of been retaped and everything, so I'm not that upset. What we're going to do here is just kind of rip him out of here if we can. Let's see, maybe I can grab the old trusty dusty blade here and just kind of get him out of here. But yeah, I wasn't sure. I don't know if it had been open, but I bet you that the glue or the tape that was kind of holding the plastic to the card probably just dissolved over the years. So the owner, who I bought this off of on eBay. Oh my gosh, guys. What a cool thing. Oh my God. I just saw something really, really cool. Okay. That is awesome. So we'll keep that card back there. And let's see if we can get the figure out of here. So there we go. And is he tied down in any way? Let's find out. Let's see. Can we pull him out of here? Yes, we can. There we go. We have that magical baseball bat as described. A couple extra sets of hands, which is pretty cool, considering this figure is like maybe early 2000s, mid-2000s. Let's take a look. Down here at the bottom, when was this made? 1998, so this is from the 90s. That's pretty incredible. All right, and there was one thing that I missed here. Actually, 2 things. Number one, we have the little like carrying case for the baseball bat right here. But then check this out right here. I thought it was just a little card thing. You pop this out, and this is the plastic ATM card. Magic is green. That is so clever. It's like an actual, it's not paper or anything. It's an actual little card there. That is so freaking clever. I'm going to keep this in my wallet. That is such an awesome accessory. Oh my gosh. I love that. This card entitles the bearer to all rights of the mage. For roadside assistance and mystical guidance, utilize this card as needed. Magic is green. That is so cool. What an awesome accessory. I love that. I'm really going to treasure that. All right, let's take a look at the figure, though, really quick. Here is the bag. No zipper. I think it might just be Velcro, but it's kind of just like this gym bag, athletic bag, kind of like Casey Jones has. And you can put the bat in there and kind of sling it over his shoulder. Speaking of which, here's the bat. It's really cool. Looks like a typical baseball bat, except this glows in the dark. I was in here last night, and I did notice this does glow in the dark. I'm going to find an interesting place to display him with that, so it'll kind of, well, glow in the dark. Next up here, we have an extra open hand and an extra fisted hand, so those are very nice. And then let's take a look at the figure itself. Overall, in pretty good condition now that I have it here. Here's a look at him with that jacket on. A really cool looking trench coat, but I'm going to take that off. We'll take a look at it, and then take a look at the figure itself. So let's get that down. Here's the really cool trench coat. That is not bad. Honestly, this could probably scale with a WWE figure or any kind of other 6-inch figures. This is a nice little accessory in great condition, might I add. And then finally here, we have the figure itself. Let's go over the articulation first. So on the feet here, there is no articulation at all. Those are completely solid, but there is a single joint here at the knee. And this is giving me a heart attack. turning these and everything. There's actually like a ball joint on the legs. You can get a lot of articulation with the legs there, which is really, really nice. He's got these nice green pants, the Converse shoes on. He got a green belt with a gold belt buckle. His shirt here predominantly black with a white lightning strike through the middle. And then there is some arm articulation as well. You can turn that all the way around. Can move that all the way around. One of the reasons why I bought this figure was because of the uniqueness of the articulation. I feel like you can even move the hands there too. I feel like you don't see a lot of figures from the 90s that have this much articulation and detail. And then finally the head here, no movement just from side to side, but it's not that bad of a head sculpt. Kind of looks like me, to be honest. I'm not going to lie to you guys. So, but yeah, so there we have it. A review of Matt Wagner's Mage action figure from Big Blast Toys. And I just can't get over. What an awesome accessory. That is so cool. I'm glad that I read it on the back so I knew what that meant. But yeah, really cool. I got this for like $7 plus shipping, so it was like 20 in total. Not a crazy expensive figure, so if you guys are interested in something like this, maybe some of the other figures in the line, go check out eBay and see what they have. But folks, I will leave it there. As always, my name is Navigator. Have a nice day. Take care.